So we are going to start with King Henry. Now, the saying is as follows. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. I'm going to say it again. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. I'm going to, just like I do with the planets, I don't write down each word. I say it and I write it. So when I say it, I'm going to write the letter. And I'm going to do it 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go down 5. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Go ahead and copy that. I went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines, and I want you to do it big for this side, by, and then smaller for that side. Pause it if you need it. Okay, now just so I can remember this saying, because it's a weird saying, I'm going to go ahead and write the letters up here just to remind myself, okay? Or the words. So this is King Henry, that doesn't look like an N, died, oops, I'm going to do a capital D, by drinking chocolate milk. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Can you say that 3 times fast? No, that wasn't good. You messed up. Try it again. Come on, 3 times fast. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll try it. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Whew, that's not too bad. Okay, now I promised you this is like our place value system. So it's just like decimals and our place value system. So I'm going to pretend that this is the ones place. So if I put this as the ones, then this would be the tens. This would be the hundreds. This would be the thousands. Then this would be what? 1/10, 1/100th, 1/1000th. So go ahead and copy those. See, very familiar so far, right? Okay. Now, what this means is if I have something here, say for example, I have something in the ones place, it is equivalent to 100 of something in the chocolates place, the 1/100th place, just like $1. If this is a dollar bill, it's equivalent or equal to 100 pennies, right? So this would be in this place, oops, right there, and it would be 100 of these would be equal. Remember? Okay, so these have unit names. So this is called the base unit. And it's really important that I know that this is my base unit, because this is one of the common mistakes 5th graders make, is they forget that this unit is the base and it doesn't have a prefix or it's basically the root word. So you know how Mr. Loera and I have both taught you about root words and prefixes? Well, the metric system is based on root words or base units, okay? And we're going to call it liters, meters, grams. Those are the 3 base units you have. Now, the way I remember it, you're going to be sorry. The way I remember it is I go, hi, liters, meters, grams, oh, yes, and you have to do it with me. Liters, meters, grams, oh. I'm going to keep doing it until you start. Liters, meters, grams, oh. Liters, meters, grams, oh. Liters, meters, grams, oh. Okay? You want to say that over and over to yourself, because those are the base units. And whatever we add the prefix to it is going to determine its actual value. So go back to our notes. Okay. This is called kilo. The prefix here is kilo. This is, okay. See if that looks okay right now. Yes. This is called hecto, not hector. Okay, hecto. And this is deca. This is deci, not to be confused with deca. Centi and milli. So kilo, hecto, deca, base unit. deci, centi, milli. So these are similar. This is your prefix, root words. Okay? Now I'm going to show you, now that we have that, I'm going to show you the chart again. All right? This time I want it to be where we're going to do, let me zoom out. We're going to do it where we have the abbreviations for each. And this is basically going to be your cheat code because you're going to use this to literally just jump your decimal point when you're converting. So instead of saying million quadrillion milliliters, we could say a couple liters, or kiloliters, a couple kiloliters. So I'll show you how to do that. So again, we're going to make our cheat sheet because I like cheat sheets. And I don't know why this is not, hold on. What's going on here? What is going on? Oh, wait, hold on. Is that better? Can you see it now? Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and, again, rewrite it because it's extra practice. King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. And I'm going to do my base units. Liters, meters, grams. Oh! And I always do it like that. So I have my base, my root words boxed out, okay? Now I'm just going to fill in. So this is going to be KL, which is kiloliters. This is going to be HL, which is hectoliters. This is going to be DL, which is decaliters. This is going to be DL, again, which is deciliters. There's actually another abbreviation, but I like to use the capital D and the lowercase d. This is CL, which is centiliters, and ML, which is milliliters. Okay? Then this one would be K what? M. KM for kilometers. It sounds like it should be kilometers. I realize that, but it's kilometers. Hectometers and decameters. What would this one be? Decimeters. We've used that word. Centimeters. We definitely use that word. And millimeters. We've used that word. In fact, on this, if you look here, this says mm, which is millimeters. Now the little tiny ones in between are, gosh, I don't know what they are. No, these are centimeters, I'm sorry. The big numbers are centimeters, and then these little ones in between are millimeters. Okay, so you can see 1 centimeter, if I were to count all those, there are 10 jumps there. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. Okay? Now we're going to go to grams. So what would this one be? Kilograms, kilograms, hectograms, decagrams, decigrams, centigrams, and milligrams. And honestly, the ones we usually use would be this one, this one, this one. We definitely use the bases. This one, and this one. So the rest of them we don't normally hear a lot in our language in the United States because we're not metric, but we do use those other ones that I kind of underlined. Now we're going to practice converting. So you don't need to write this down. Oh, this is really messy. Okay, I'm going to do it on a whiteboard. So if I have, let's just try 553 milligrams. Okay? I'm going to zoom out. 53 milligrams. Now, milligrams is here. I want to know how many grams. So I would need to go from here to 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps, right? 3 jumps to the left because I'm making it smaller. Grams is a bigger number, and if I have milligrams, that means I'm going to have less grams because grams is a bigger unit. It's like saying if I have 500 pennies, I don't have $500. If I have 500 pennies, I only have $5. I don't even know if this is, oh, that's 4. One more. Okay? So it's going to be a smaller unit, even though I'm jumping. So I would go from milligrams, 1, 2, 3, to grams. I would move my decimal point, 1, 2, 3, rewrite it, because I don't ever take answers with loops in them. And I'm going to fill in the space with a 0. We've done this thousands of times, maybe even, I would say, tens of thousands of times. We have jumped the decimals this year. So by making something smaller or bigger, so this should be very easy for you to do. Well, not easy, but it should be something familiar for you to do. So we're going to try it now. I'm going to go ahead and write my cheat code down. Okay, now I know I already have it written up there. I'm going to always box this in and do liters, meters, grams. Always, okay, because I want to see those letters. So now, go ahead and do that. And so now I'm going to do, let's try question 1. 320 meters equals how many millimeters? Okay, well, how would I do it? I find meters. Now, this is where we always make a mistake, 5th grade. We want to go here. But that's not meters, that's milli, remember? That's why I like to go ahead and write all my abbreviations down. So go ahead and do that again. I know you're going to say, why? We just did it up above. Because I said so, that's why. See, I'm just taking the prefix and the root letter. The prefix letter and the root letter. Prefix and the root letter. Not hard. Not hard. Just our cheat sheet. And this is the proper cheat sheet to be using. If you don't do it this way, it's going to be hard. Okay? It's going to be hard for you to remember how to do it. All right. So we're going to go from meters to millimeters. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 jumps that direction. So 3 or 3R, right? So that's, where's my decimal point now? Oh my goodness, I don't have a decimal point. Liars. We do have a decimal point. It's always at the but if it's not one there. So I'm going to rewrite it because I can't do it up here because it'll be messy and I'll make a mistake. And I'm not lazy enough to make a mistake. So 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3. Fill in with zeros, put my new decimal point, cross out my old one. My new number is 320, 1, 2, 3. And I don't try to read it until I have it written down. 320,000 millimeters. Okay, so all I did was I jumped, reminding again, meters, I found millimeters, I jumped, wrote down how many jumps, moved my decimal point, wrote my answer. Okay, I'm making this, I'm converting these to something smaller of a unit, which means I have to have more of them. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, so how many decimeters does it take to make a hectogram? Well, we have 57 hundredths of a decimeter. We don't even have a whole one. So find decimeters, which is right here. And oops, oh, I can't go from, I meant decigrams. Baby boo, wah, wah, wah. Fix it, sorry. Decigrams to hectograms. I'm gonna loop it, 1, 2, 3. 3 jumps, so that's 3, and I went that way, which is 3L. And I'm gonna move my number. I'm going to do it down here where I can work. 1, 2, 3. Cross off my old one, fill in with zeros, and that's my new answer. Okay? All right, I'm going to do a couple on the whiteboard now for you to practice on scrap paper or in your notebook, wherever you have room. Okay.